think we definitely went to the moon?
Absolutely.
100%?
Absolutely.
Bet your life on it?
Bet my life on it. 2 + 2 = 4. So that's why moons are red. And the aliens would mind meld and give them the technology. They're bad aliens. I'm not Donald Trump. So are you surprised the Nazis were influenced by demons? They're keeping babies alive and taking their organs. You don't exist, Joe doesn't exist, and nobody exists.
After a massive flash dumpage yesterday, most top cryptos began bubbling back to the surface. But the question is, was that all that it was? A flash crash? Or was it perhaps a tippy-top signal? And as the DXY continues its mission straight into the Earth's crust, when can we expect it to break the lows set in January of 2021? And after almost 14 long, painful, gainless weeks, is Bitcoin finally showing signs an eruption is on the way? Find out on this episode of Dirty Trousers. I'm your host, Chili Willy, and boy do we really have some stuff to be diving into today. Holy moly, just a few hours after we posted yesterday's update, not only Bitcoin, but the entire crypto market had what we like to call a massive dumpage alert confirmed. Absolutely insane. However, guys, one of the things people noticed, myself included, immediately as the crash was actually happening, was that we were regaining price like almost immediately. We were bouncing back almost immediately. The drop was pretty sharp. Within a mere finger lick's length, we were basically jumping back up right on cue. And the market as well looks absolutely beautiful. And guys, what do we say? When there's dumps, there's pumps. And when there's pumps, there's dumps. It's just a natural market cycle. So whenever we get pretty big dumps, again, yesterday was, I mean, at this point, it was barely even a dump. But whenever we get dumps, boy, do I get excited for massive pumps. And equally as well, when we get dumps, I get pretty darn scared for massive dumps. But now the charts are truly just showing us something we all want to see. So if you guys are in the channel, make sure you get for your cue. Let's jump in. Absolutely insane, guys. So we start off here on this chart, almost 14 dubious, painful, long weeks that Bitcoin has been failing right at about 60K. What an absolutely critical level. And it's just been a long time coming, and still the $56,000 to $58,000 range for Bitcoin continues to be the ultimate nemesis, okay? But is this about to turn around? And guys, again, let's just recap exactly as I've been talking about since we had this cross back in the end of April. I think we're going to trade sideways is what I said, and we've been trading sideways. But again, I think the time is coming to an end. I personally now want to put like a little time frame on. I think that as we enter the second half of May, I think we're going to start to see Bitcoin show some signs of life. And in the meantime as well, in conglomeration with all of that, we're going to see altcoins equally continue doing absolutely massive. But guys, let's take a look at this also. Before we take a look more at Bitcoin, holy cannoli, Ethereum basically almost now within a finger lick's lengths of all-time highs already. Okay, if we just take a little peek here, we're less than 2% from Ethereum's all-time highs after what some would consider to be a pretty big dumpage alert yesterday. Okay, have no fear. I'm actually proud of a lot of people watching because, again, a lot of the people are new because so many new people are interested in crypto as of the last 5 months. But we do have the OGs that have been with this channel, I guess, for years at this point. And it's awesome seeing people as a whole really not even panic that much. Like, usually, if I post a video and the price dumps a little bit, all I get is comments of saying things like, oh my gosh, massive dirty dumpage, or that aged like milk, or other comments like that. But I got like 2 or 3 yesterday when it happened, right? Nobody cared, okay? Wasn't that big of a deal. This happens all the time, and the longer you're in crypto, the less it matters. It really doesn't affect you much at all. And now we fast forward literally 24 hours from that crash, and Ethereum is within a finger lick's lengths of all-time highs. Now that is what I call pumpalicious. So as well, this is the 4th day that Ethereum has been above our upper trend line here. And the reason this trend line is so significant, okay, I mean, again, guys, this is by far my favorite structure in crypto in a bull market. These type of parallel ascending channels where you just draw some, super basic lines like this, and it's insane how accurate they are, right? If you go back all the way to the crash in March, look at this upper resistance, look at this, let's see where we found support each time. We see this support here as we had the resistance right above it at this line. Same thing here, okay? The fact that you can draw a simple straight ascending line like this, and it has so many points of contact for months and months and months on end is absolutely revolutionary. Things will never be the same. But as well, as we talked about here, back when Ethereum got a little hated back at the end of February, things really turned around. But now again, look at us peeking our heads above here. This is the most bullish Ethereum has been. And now people are kind of getting concerned about a top. But guys, as I've been saying, even though Ethereum has peeked its head out of this like 15-month channel, I still think Ethereum has some upside. 45, 4,600 before a potential pullback. Could we blast all the way to 5K first? Holy moly. Maybe it's just me, but it smells like milk in here. And as well, look at this, guys. 7.2 peaked out almost at 7. Well, it did right about 7.3% of a Bitcoin here for Ethereum. Absolutely amazing. So my charts got deleted yesterday because my computer reset, and for some reason TradingView doesn't save some of the charts, which is really weird. But anyway, I can just draw this again real quick. Something kind of like this. It actually goes back a little bit further, but all of the relevant information is kind of on this side anyway. But this is amazing, right? This is on the Ethereum Bitcoin pair. You get a mega blast, immediate rejection, few weeks retesting, and look at this. The true blast off to infinity and beyond. This is what grannies wait their entire lives for. It's absolutely revolutionary. So again, I think 10% is going to be huge, 15% as well. Could Ethereum hit 20%? Because I'm also seeing a lot of people talk about the idea, could Ethereum flip Bitcoin? Holy moly. That's just another thing we got to consider there. If it did, would it only be temporary? Could it only be like a short-term thing? Or could this be a long-term thing? Ethereum is one of my favorite projects, but guys, let's be honest about Ethereum right now. Thankfully, EIP 1559, ETH 2.0, everything like that, hopefully it's all as good as they claim. But it's absolutely true, the gas fees are ginormous, and that's an issue that needs solved. Again, Ethereum is an absolute game changer. It's done more for this space than some would argue Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin, obviously, I guess you can't really argue a coin has done more for the space than Bitcoin. It's obviously Bitcoin, but Ethereum has done more for cryptocurrency by far than any other coin, except obviously Bitcoin. So Ethereum deserves not only respect, but it deserves massive respect. But with that being said, that does not mean it comes with that. That doesn't mean it doesn't have any issues, right? So that's one thing we really have to watch out for here with Ethereum. But as well, let's take a look at some of these coins. Again, for the most part, look what happened today, guys. A lot of these altcoins bounced right at their 21 daily moving averages. ADA actually held up a little bit better than that. But for example, Chainlink set a new all-time high back on actually yesterday, and then it went from $52 down to $40. Okay, what is that? That's about a 20% drop, 24% drop in like 2 hours, and bounced back. So basically, my point of this is that altcoins and just Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general still looking very strong. This is the best illustration here on this altcoin chart, or altcoin market cap chart. This massive Darth Maul, actually like a perfect Darth Maul lightsaber candle. You see the handle right here, okay? And then we got the double blades, almost the exact same length. That's one of the best looking Darth Maul candles I've ever seen. Very impressive. But yeah, overall, it's still, everything's looking very bullish. It's absolutely insane. We got that crash, but guys, people want in. People want to buy this stuff, okay? And rightfully so. Now, if you're one of those knuckleheads putting all your money into dog coins, whether it be Shiba or Doge or whatever, just be careful, okay? It's probably not the best thing to be doing that. Absolutely no reason to be doing that long term. And sorry if I rustle a few jimmies by saying that, but guys, I follow a lot of what I consider to be intelligent people in the space, and there is not a single intelligent person that I follow among, there's quite a bit, well over 10, 15, 20 people that I think just have their fingers on the pulse, you could say, their pinkies on the pulse of this space, and not one of them is out there screaming like, yeah, Dogecoin, Shiba, they're the best things, get out of Bitcoin, get out of Ethereum, get into these dog coins. The only people telling you to buy doggy coins long term are people that drink paint. So again, always be careful. But fundamentally, you want to look for projects that can do something, that they have a use case, that they have utility. That's the entire point. And as far as I know, many of these doggy coins do not have that. If you've made amazing gainers, absolutely cheers. Absolutely great job. That's amazing. Awesome. You probably, there's still probably a chance you could still make some gainers in the short term. But guys, just again, fair warning, you got to use it or you're going to lose it. And as well, the Bitcoin dominance continues to absolutely plummet day by day. Let's take a look at today for Bitcoin dominance. Maybe my internet's not working here. Let's just sit here and wait together and see. Okay, I guess we can't look at the Bitcoin dominance chart because that's not working. Okay, that chart's working. Why is this one not working? Okay, well, we can't look at Bitcoin dominance. But yeah, the DXY also dumping as well. We had this low set back at the end the beginning of January 2021, very first week is where we start bouncing, okay? From January to the end of March, so pretty much April 1st, the DXY rallied. And guys, remember, the DXY has been dumping ever since April began, and also altcoins have been pumping as the DXY has been dumping. So absolutely amazing correlation, something beautiful to watch as well. Ethereum, again, guys, I don't think is done just yet. Look at this very strong bounce so far. I do think that there might be room for one final pump in the short term, but I do think that we're going to see a correction here at some point. Yesterday was a little flash crash, but that was not even, I mean, it was barely even a crash, to be honest. And yeah, Bitcoin just continuing the battle, cannot even remain above its 50-day moving average, which is trying to now, but that is absolutely critical. If we get 2 daily candles above 58.5, then I get bullish on Bitcoin. I've been saying that for weeks. We haven't gotten it. Can we do it?
Also, if you're going to do the trade, like, subscribe.
Milkies, and without any further ado, guys, make sure to take advantage of some of our bonuses below, whether it be for hardware wallets, for trading, for technical analysis, whatever it may be. Always be careful. I almost made myself pass out by making those noises. I got a little lightheaded there. But without any further ado, there's your meat, bang.